Some promises are never spoken, but somehow they're the ones that last forever. Every winter he waited for something that never came back. A horse he once saved. Years passed, but he never stopped believing. Until one winter, something finally came back. In a quiet countryside somewhere in the West lived a boy named Noah. He grew up on a small farm with a father who taught him everything, and a life filled with simple happiness. Until one stormy afternoon, Noah found a horse, trapped and barely able to move. He didn't think twice. Together with his father, they saved it. They cared for it, and day by day, it became stronger. Noah named him Storm, and from that moment, they were inseparable. They ran through fields, shared quiet mornings, and created a bond that felt unbreakable. But life doesn't always stay kind. One winter, Noah's father fell ill, and everything began to change. Days became quieter, and Noah was left to carry everything. But Storm never left his side, until one night, Storm disappeared. Noah searched everywhere, but the horse was gone. And for the first time, Noah felt completely alone. Years passed. Noah grew older, but every winter, he waited, standing in the same place, hoping, believing. People said he was foolish, that the horse would never return, but Noah never stopped waiting. Then one winter, during the coldest storm, he saw something, a figure walking through the snow, and as it came closer, he realized it was Storm. Noah fell to his knees and cried, not from sadness, but from something he had carried for years, hope. Storm had come back, not because he had to, but because he chose to. And in that moment, Noah understood something. Some bonds never break. No matter how much time passes, no matter how far life takes you, some souls always find their way back. True connection is not measured by time or distance, but by the choice to return. If you were Noah, would you still wait, even if everyone told you to let go? But something about Storm had changed. He wasn't the same horse Noah once knew. He was older, weaker, and carried scars Noah had never seen before. Noah didn't ask where he had been. He didn't need to, because sometimes the pain is already written without words. He brought Storm back home, the same place where everything began, and once again, he took care of him. Days became slower, quieter, more fragile, but also more meaningful. They no longer ran through open fields. They didn't chase the wind anymore, but they stayed beside each other. And Noah realized something. This time, Storm didn't come back to stay forever. He came back to say goodbye. One quiet night, Noah sat beside him, not saying anything, just being there. And as the night grew deeper, Storm slowly rested his head for the last time. Noah didn't cry right away. He just held him, as if holding on could stop time. But then, he broke. Not because he lost him, but because he finally understood. Storm didn't come back to be saved again. He came back to make sure Noah was okay before leaving. And somehow, that made it even harder and even more beautiful. Noah buried Storm under the same tree where they once rested together. Days passed, but this time, Noah didn't wait, because he realized some things don't come back to stay. They come back to set you free. And for the first time in years, Noah smiled, not because he got everything back, but because he learned how to let go. And somewhere, beyond the fields, beyond the wind, a soul ran free again. Not lost, just finally home. Some goodbyes are not the end. They are the reason we learn how to live again.